I love coming to the zoo, and one of the things that I really like about it is feeding giraffes. And the penguins. I love the penguins, and so do the Japanese. You know why? Because penguins are freaking awesome. Now, some of the earliest games to come out for the Famicom were Penguin games, and one of the earliest was this. Antarctic Adventure was first released on the MSX in 1983, and then again on the Famicom in 1985. A basic racing game, you're racing across the ice and against the timer. Pressing the A or B buttons lets you pop up into the air and hop over obstacles. Pressing forward jets you faster, and pressing back slows you down. There are many obstacles in your way, and the seals? Ugh! These jerks are always popping up, trying to slow you down or, oh my god! So dodging, weaving, and skating are imperative for, survival in this game. But really, it's a simple game with simple controls that is entertaining for all ages. Then, there's Penguin Coon Wars. This was suggested by Cold Guy, and it's really a great little title. Now this one was brought over to the US on the Game Boy, but it never saw much of a console release other than super old systems. The main object of the game is to get all of your balls over to the other side of the table. If you or your opponent gets struck with a ball, then you get stunned for a short time. Gameplay is quick and exciting. No kidding, I really get wound up when I play this game. Especially in the later rounds when it gets faster and the computer gains skill. The opponents are entertaining and adorable, and you begin to ignore the simplistic video game graphics and just start focusing on getting the balls across the table. And then there's the cult classic of Yume Penguin Monogatari. This game is just one of my top favorite games of the Famicom. The small penguin from Antarctic Adventure makes a reappearance in this title, but now he's gotten a bit chubbier, and his girlfriend has started to get eyes for another bloke. Jerk. So you have to work off the weight by trudging through this platformer while collecting health drinks to slim yourself down. But Jerkoid Penguin isn't going to make things easy on you as he's sending out his henchmen armed with treats. Yeah, forget guns. This guy just wants to make you chubby. And if you get hit with a treat, then you gain back the weight you lost and become a slower, tubbier penguin. You're trying to get the highest on the fitness meter that you can. Your attacks, they get better the slimmer you get. Now, this title is a little bit more expensive because of its cult status. I mean, I don't even own it. So if you can't afford this game, you can always play it for free online at www.nintendo8.com. And finally, one of my top 3 favorite games of all time. Yes, top 3. 1985's Binary Land. Oh my god, I love this game. It's so simple, and yet it's such a challenge. Just get both penguins to meet at the heart at more or less the same time before the timer runs out. You can shoot a beam of some sort by pressing the B button, and that will take care of webs and baddies. But moving through the maze with your other penguin moving the mirror opposite of you will really stretch your mind and your patience. Sure, the graphics may be insanely simple, but the gameplay more than makes up for it. And since you really need to watch both sides at the same time, it's really going to be a challenge. Honestly, it may not seem like much, but with the time running out so quickly, this will challenge even the most experienced gamer in your family. So, to wrap things up. From 3 to 103, these games are so family friendly it hurts. Even someone who doesn't play video games will be able to pick up, play, and enjoy these titles, and the cartoon violence doesn't hurt a soul. None of the 4 games featured are difficult to start, but all of them get gradually more challenging as you play on. While they all have traditional 8-bit graphics, only Yume Penguin Monogatari has an impressive display. The rest are plain. Yume Penguin Monogatari will be the only game of these 4 that will require Japanese knowledge to understand the story, but all of them are playable right out of the box, and you really don't need to know the story. So simple. Now each one, while simple, requires some amount of skill to get further in the game. Replaying is the only way to accomplish this, so have fun. Almost all of these games can be found for less than $7 each, although Yume Penguin Monogatari might run you a tad more. But you might want to email NES Reproductions. Their titles are always a steal at $25. Being easy to find and play, I really encourage you to put down BlazBlue for just a moment and pick up some old-time Penguin 8-bit games and have fun with them. So thanks for watching, and be sure to leave written or video comments about what you thought of this episode or about other games you might like to see me play in the future. Oh, that's the ticket.